best things in life. People are striving for. And I wanted to love you, to love you. I was raised by my great aunt and my great uncle by marriage. And that's how the music started. I must have been about 3 or 4. I remember being in Kansas City and some of my mother's adult friends kept asking me to sing. Keep on loving. Those were the first beginnings of my music career. Keep on. Just living in the country had an effect on my music. You hear the railroad train coming at night, and the crickets. I try to emulate the sounds. Of course, you can't copy nature, but I wrote this song about the crickets singing. It's wonderful just being in that environment, and you pick up the sounds and the feelings of that area. Keep on loving, 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 loving. Well, I started taking piano lessons when I was 6. Went to the nearest town. You know, I started taking music then. I took it all the way up through college. Then we moved to Dallas, Texas, and I started playing for the church by ear at 11. Don't know why. And there were adults there to put a group of us together. We did plays, Mother's Day, Christmas, Easter. But these women formed a group, a gospel group. They brought their piano player. They had chords that they would play when you stand up, dum, dum, you know, everybody stand, dum, dum, you sit down. Well, he couldn't play them. And so they found out I could play the chords. I became the pianist for the Vacation Bible School. And we traveled, we started making little trips on Sundays, you know, for little concerts and things. Then I graduated and was going to college. And my great aunt wanted me to go to Philander Smith College. That's a small Methodist school in Little Rock, Arkansas. I wanted to go down to Arkansas State. But where I am today is because of going to Philander Smith. At first I was a student choir director. And then the pianist, who was wonderful, she graduated, then I became the pianist. Then I got into jazz playing because I was doing rhythm and blues and gospel. So I continued to play jazz all the way up until I graduated. I saw myself on stage as an actress and singer. You know, playing gospel music, I did it all the time, so it was no big thing. But people would be like, that girl sure can pick that piano. It was always someone else that put me in these positions. It was just something I did. I didn't think anything about it, making a career out of it. I was a musician, but I didn't know who I was as an artist. Then I started wanting to do my own thing because the AHCM, I started realizing that I was a musician. That was my life's work. So I came to New York. And I remember walking in piano bars trying to get gigs. That's the first time I really tried to get work as a musician. I started writing down poems and poetry. I said, oh, I can do that too. And the music came out of that. Music I write comes from my experiences in life. So I wanted to inspire other people to be the best they could be, to do whatever they're cut out to do. I just want to give people love through the music because it is so beautiful what music can do to help people, to heal them, and to inspire and to show love. So that's what I hope it continues even after I'm gone. Keep on loving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for blessings. Thank you for love. Thank you for life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for blessings. Thank you for love. Thank you. 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 Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for blessings. Thank you for life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm George Lewis, and I am delighted to congratulate Amina Claudine Myers on receiving the 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Award. I met Amina when I joined the Association for the Advancement of Creative Musicians way back in 1971, And over the years, I've been honored to perform with her, to listen to her amazing music, and to experience her generosity of spirit at firsthand. Now, was this award for a living legacy or a living legend? Well, actually, Amina, you're both. So thank you for sharing your gifts with me and so many others.
My name is Henry Threadgill. I met Amina Claudine Myers in 1969 in Chicago. We were both, at that time, members of the ACM of Chicago. In 1970, we became neighbors, living a block apart on Drexel Boulevard. From the time we met, I knew that Amina was not just an unusual talent, but a highly creative and original artist. Over those years, she also worked not only with the ACM, but with some of the most outstanding saxophonists of the day, such as Gene Allen, Sonny Stitt, and James Moody. Of course, inside the ACM, she was doing her own music. And it was during this period that I worked with her, I think, for the first time, and she employed me in a number of her ensembles. I also employed Amina in a number of the musical projects that I did from that time on, and a number of recordings. This award that she's receiving is one that she is highly deserving of, and I'd like to be one of the first to congratulate her in that number of applauses.
Good evening. I'm here to congratulate and celebrate Ms. Amina Claudine Myers for her artistic achievement in music and for being selected to receive the Mid-Atlantic Arts 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Award. Ms. Myers is a great composer-performer, and my first encounter with her music was a performance in a small club on the south side of Chicago. The ensemble was Ms. Amina, and Adrian Rummer was the drummer, and Malachi Favors was the bass. The music was electric, on fire, and most moving. It was a soulful, abstract music that had an empowering energy, which beautifully uplifted everyone in that club. She has continued throughout her life to fit this profile, that is, being a great composer, performer, a great thinker, and someone who has performed and contributed to music all her life. And I'd like to say once more, congratulations, Amina. You deserve everything.
Amina Claudine Myers is getting a jazz reward. Wonderful. It has been a great privilege to work with her, to do music that she composes and performs. One always learns something at situations that are worth mentioning, any situation. If you do something and you don't learn anything, it was not worth doing, I think. And I have learned a lot from Amina, not because she tried to teach something, of course. One does learn something because someone is teaching you. One learns something by encountering an unexpected, or maybe not unexpected, but not common. And encountering something not common. This is what happens when you meet Amina.
Wasn't that just amazing? What a treat. Thank you so much, Amina, for sharing your music with us tonight. And thanks to all of you watching for joining us for the 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Award presented by PECO. In this most unusual of years, we are delighted to be able to recognize an extraordinary jazz talent, educator, composer, and visionary this evening. I am Teresa Colvin, Executive Director of Mid-Atlantic Arts. Mid-Atlantic Arts is a nonprofit organization that serves as a creative and financial partner for artists and presenters looking to share their creative innovation. We combine state and federal funding with private support from corporations, foundations, and individuals to nurture diverse artistic expression while connecting people to meaningful arts experiences within our region and beyond. We have a particular focus on international exchange, folk and traditional arts, performing arts, touring, and jazz. We've been presenting jazz and supporting jazz artists for more than 40 years through a variety of grant and technical support programs. 2021 marks the 26th year of the Living Legacy Jazz Award. Last year, we paused the event in the midst of the pandemic and focused on supporting jazz through a sponsorship with the Jazz Philadelphia Summit. We are pleased to be partnering again with Jazz Philadelphia to increase access for all and support educational opportunities for the jazz community. And while we cannot be in Philadelphia to celebrate this year, we look forward to returning to our event partner, the Kimmel Center, in the fall of 2022 to present the award in person. A special thanks to our event host committee, including Ramona Risco-Benson, Andrea I. Custis, Dr. Donald Guy Generals, Bill Golderer, E. Scott Johnson, Leonade D. Jones, Sharice Lilly, Elizabeth A. Murphy, Bernard W. Smalley, Sr., John and Pat Strickland, and Gerald Veasley, along with our event committee and the entire Mid-Atlantic Arts Board for their support of this event. Most importantly, a big thank you to our returning title sponsor, PECO. Their stalwart support of this award says much about their understanding of our community and the value of those who make and share art. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Ramona Risco-Benson, Director of PECO Corporate and Community Relations and Chair of Mid-Atlantic Arts.
Thank you, Teresa. And Amina, what an incredible performance. We are so excited to honor you this evening. Thank you to our supporters, partners, and those serving on the host committee. I am so fortunate to work for a company that not only provides financial support, but also supports me in my role as chair. PECO has a strong commitment to volunteerism and encourages its employees to be involved in community engagement. Jazz music and the arts are near and dear to my heart. I can't think of a better way for me to give back than to serve with this very special organization. PECO is also committed to broadening the impact of jazz and other forms of music across the greater Philadelphia region. Invested in the jazz community, PECO works to expand access to arts and cultural experiences by contributing to such important organizations as the Philadelphia Clef Club of Jazz, Settlement Music School, Mainline Music Coalition, Black Pearl Orchestra, and Jazz Philadelphia. Through educational programming, our partnerships help build community, access to the arts, increase the number of patrons engaging with local art institutions, and inspire the next generation of musicians. Celebrating Philadelphia's rich jazz history this evening has been an inspiration to us all, and we look forward to once again partnering next year in Philadelphia with the Kimmel Cultural Campus. And now, we would like to formally recognize our 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Awardee, Amina Claudine Myers. Amina, this award is presented to you for your dedication to the spirit, tradition, and legacy of jazz, and for maintaining the vitality of jazz for future generations through your advocacy, mentorship, and transmission of artistic skill and cultural knowledge. Finally, Amina, you are being recognized as a true musical pioneer and innovator. Thank you for allowing us this opportunity to honor you tonight. Congratulations. Congratulations, Amina.
Thank you.
Very much deserved. Thank you so much for all that you have given to jazz.
Thank you. I'm really honored. I appreciate you and the organization. I thank you for acknowledging the work that I've been doing over the years trying to inspire people and give love through the music. And this will always hang in my apartment on the wall. It's a beautiful award. I show the people, they could see all the people that were involved in making this possible for me to get this wonderful award, the Jazz Legacy Awards, for the work I've done over the years. To be acknowledged, that's beautiful. That's an honor for me, to realize that there are people that are enjoying my music, and hopefully I'm inspiring others and also giving love through the music. Thank you very much.
We are so pleased you were able to join us to share in this special evening. Thank you for being here to celebrate Amina. A special thank you to the National Jazz Museum in Harlem for hosting us this evening. We invite you to visit the Mid-Atlantic Arts website to learn more about our work in jazz and to sign up for our newsletter. And now we have a whole lot of congratulations to pass along to Amina from her family and friends. Congratulations and good night.
Hey, Amina, congratulations on your Living Legacy Award. That's great news. Very glad to hear it. You are one of the people that definitely deserves an award such as that. And, I remember even when I first met you and been inspired by your playing. You take it ancient to the future, gospel to outer space. And it's really inspiring to hear you. Glad to hear the news. So enjoy.
Amina Claudine Myers. It has been my great pleasure and privilege to know you as a friend, a colleague, a fellow member of the AACM, and just a sister out here doing this music that we love. You are a living legacy, and they are going to memorialize that by giving you an award. So congratulations. You deserve it. I'm thrilled.
Dear Amina, I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate you on receiving the Living Legacy Jazz Award. I carry with me so many wonderful moments of making music with you. Our gig we had at the Hungry Eye, the music of Duke Ellington we played for our AECM concert, and all the wonderful music we played together throughout the years. I am proud to honor you for receiving this award.
My name is Peggy Abrams. I'm a pianist, composer, and founding member of the AECM, the Association for the Advancement of Creative Musicians. I met Amina Claudine Myers in the late 1960s when she and Adrian Ramo, a fellow musician and AECM member, came to visit with my family. Muhar Richard Abrams, musician, composer, and co-founder of the AECM, and Rashada Abrams, actress, singer, playwright, who at that time was embarking on an acting career. Amina and Adrian Rama were invited to stay for dinner. Their visit was the beginning of an extraordinary friendship. Amina is a classical trained pianist, organist, composer, actress, teacher, who God has bestowed so many talents on. She continues to be accessible to young, aspiring musicians who seek her counsel and direction in music. Amina has performed with many notable musicians and continues to do so today, including the members of the AACM. One of her most proud achievements was forming the gospel group Generation 4, comprised of the children of AACM members Henry Threadgill, his daughter Payne Threadgill, and granddaughter Luna Threadgill Motorbacher, and Muhar Richard Abrams and my daughter Rashada Abrams. Through the years, our friendship has now evolved into a family. Congratulations, Amina, on the Living Legacy Jazz Award, and may you continue on the path that God has chosen for you.
Big cheers to you, Amina. I send you hearty congratulations on a terrific achievement and recognition in receiving the Living Legacy Jazz Award. The nature of this award is so fitting for you in every way. Your originality as an artist has touched everyone who has experienced your music. I speak from experience. When I heard you for the first time at a club in Chicago called The Hungry Eye, you were in a trio situation with A. Geronimo on drums, Calapurusha on tenor saxophone, and you on organ. Your artistry shines in your composition, Plowed Fields. The sound that you create on the organ when I heard you stays with me to this very day. I find your compositions reflective and at the same time contemporary. I am honored to have shared the stage with you and recorded with you on many occasions. Receiving this Living Jazz Legacy Award is so fitting for you in every way. From your friend and colleague, Thurman Barker.
Dear Mom, Amina, congratulations on winning the Living Legacy Jazz Award for this year. If anybody deserves it, it's you. We met in 1999 when I was still living in Austria, and you were one of the main reasons I decided to move to New York, to the United States, which I did in all those years. You've always been kind and supportive, you and your late husband, Papa, and it has been a pleasure working with you through all those years, all the things we had to do, all the travels and everything. So I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad you are in my life, and I'm looking forward to see you again soon. Take care and enjoy your day.
Congratulations, Amina, on receiving the Living Legacy Jazz Award. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. As a pianist, an organist, singer, and composer, combining the elements of gospel, jazz, bebop into a music all your own. And on a personal note, I want to thank you for composing for me and playing your piece, I Will Not Fear the Unknown.
I'm Rashada Abrams, actress, singer, musician, playwright, and producer. My parents, Mulhold Richard Abrams and Peggy Abrams, are musician-composers, and my dad co-founded the AACM, the Association for the Advancement of Creative Musicians. I have known you, Amina, since I was 2 years old. You were my big sister auntie. You taught me how to play cards. We watched movies and talked about the world. Musically, you taught me how to use my voice, how to breathe from my diaphragm and hold my notes. Later, you hired me to be the librarian with your voice choir, then invited me to join the voice choir and the voice quartet, and most recently, Generation 4, a female gospel group honoring gospel singers of the 1950s, along with you, Pying Threadgill, and daughter Luna Threadgill Motorbacher. It was a natural progression as they were studying gospel music with you, and I had studied with you for years. Working with you over the years, I realized that you weren't just my big sister auntie, but you were a brilliant musician and composer. I asked you to be my musical director for my first solo show, First by Faith, The Life of Mary McLeod Bethune. Amina, you have a way of blessing all who you come in contact with, who experience your music, your voice, and your deep sense of humanity. Congratulations on receiving the 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Award. I'm so happy you are being blessed as you continue to bless us all. Love you.
Greetings, Amina. Donna and I are fantastically glad that we were given this opportunity to congratulate you on this momentous occasion. To be recognized as a 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Awardee presented by PECO is a singular and well-deserved honor. Your God-given talents as a composer, director, musician, songstress, and overall creativity can only be matched by your passion for your chosen profession. You are a brilliant artist. The fruit of your dedication to your craft is evident, and not only do we enjoy hearing what you produce, but we also enjoy how your music makes us feel. Perhaps it's your humility of spirit that comes through and touches us at those magic moments when you strike the right chord or note and our spirit is elevated. You have been blessed with so much talent, and you've shared it with us all. Thank you.
Amina, we are so very proud of you. We love you and congratulations.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sis.
Aunt Claudine, I am so proud of you for receiving this award. I am happy you are receiving this flower in addition to all the many other flowers you have received while you are still alive. Not only are you an amazing musician, you are also an amazing aunt that any child would love to have. You are very loving, caring, and fun. And it was fun that when Mama said no sometimes, you said yes. But that's still between you and I. Now, I'm not the one receiving the award. However, I did receive a reward 53 years ago when you became my Aunt Claudine. I know your mother, my grandmommy, is looking down from heaven, smiling from ear to ear. I love you. I'm proud of you once again, and congratulations. I'll see you soon.
Hey, Amina, it's your sister Jeanette and your oldest niece Tanya, your nephew James, and your great-nephew Jameer. We could not let this wonderful event take place without letting you know how happy and proud we are that you are receiving the 2021 Living Legacy Jazz Award. You're so deserving of this honor for the musical talent that God has bestowed on you since the age of 4. Many will speak of your talent and success down through the years because you have worked with so many great musical artists, composed some beautiful songs, and directed some great choirs and singers. However, I want everyone to know that while you were becoming a jazz legend, you always took the time to express concern and shower your family with love and devotion. And for that, we love you. Congratulations, sister. You truly are a living legend.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations, Aunt Claudine.
Love you, Aunt Claudine.
Love you.